Thomas and Edith, let's see what you can do.
Okay.
It's the other thing with the thread.
It's the other thing.
The other thing.
So,
Describe the word.
He wants to me better the other thing.
okay, Thomas will describe, Edith will guess.
Okay.
And Edith, let's see if you can do better, i.e. let's see if you can actually get something right. You've got 45 seconds starting now.
That's something that will wake you up in the morning.
Alarm clock.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
She's so focused.
When you should wed, or you going to this house.
Chapel, wedding chapel, church.
Church.
Church, correct?
This is very good to have when you should listen to something.
Earphones.
No, not. It's on yourself.
On yourself. Ears.
Yes.
3, yeah. Good.
When you were very thirsty, especially in Ireland.
Water. Beer.
Beer.
Sorry for it.
You put it in your sugar.
10 seconds.
Sorry.
10 seconds left.
You put it in your tea or
Sugar.
Yeah.
Good.
You give your.
That's it. Well done.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And for those 2 points, I'm afraid take Sarah's team light years into the lead now.
No.
Reputation now is demanded, as we're going to try and deceive each other. Both teams, or each team has one word, but 3 different descriptions or explanations of that word. They will read them out or tell us what they are, and the other team will try and guess which of those 3 is the correct definition. So Sarah's team, Sarah, what is your word today?
Our word is heft.
Haft. H-A-F-T.
And heft means to archive something. You know, you have old stamps or books and you put them in an archive or you heft them. You can heft, basically anything, your ex-boyfriends or your grandmother or stuff. Well, I guess you don't put them in the archive, but it's to archive something. That's heft.
I'd like to see your grandmother.
Very hefty.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got a collection of grandmothers at home.
Yes, they're
Edith.
hefted.
Actually, that's wrong.
No, it's not.
A haft is it's a building that is located on. It could be on a farm or it could be in an old village, and it's a barn where you keep all the hay over the winter so that you can take it out and feed the animals that eat hay. I guess horses, cows. So a haft is a hay barn.
Grandmothers.
Yeah, grandmother.
Dead
Henry.
grandmothers in particular.
That's Sue. Thomas?
It's a hay barn.
A haft is something. If you go, for instance, you go out to dig in your garden, you have to have a haft to dig. Or if you going out to a war in the Roman time, and you have a spear to kill someone with, and then you have to have a haft. Haft is actually a handle.
Okay. So, haft is the handle or the wooden bit on a spade or a spear. Haft is a way of archiving things, or it's a barn where you keep hay over the winter. Hey.
Right.
You can talk
You
amongst
want the
yourselves.
answer
Please
now.
talk amongst yourselves. And,
What do you think?
you know, sometime today, give us an answer as to which one is correct.
Oh, don't take that, Tom.
I like that too. Do you like that? I
Yes.
like him too.
Yeah.
But he's
You have to earn
We
respect,
love-
Amit. You have to earn respect on this
Oh, really?
program.
We like Thomas.
You like Thomas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it the deep voice?
We don't like what he says, but we like him.
That's nice, isn't it? That was the correct answer.
It was.
See, it's better if I don't involve myself.
Well, a couple of points winging their way, or a couple of letters winging their way to Team B.
Very nice.
Last. You also have a word, I understand.
Yeah, acrid.
A-C-R-I-D. Acrid.
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 Acrid. And it's like we had it in Sweden actually in the old days, the land reform. You know, when you had to because the land that was inherited by the sons and the daughters, and they split it up, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller. When you divide stuff, that's called acrid.
Actually, that's completely wrong.
It is?
Yes.
He told me it was
It is.
right, you know.
Actually, what it is I'll tell you a little story. Imagine you're walking around town. It's late night. You have some bars in the neighborhood. You walk around the corner. You parked your car. And all of a sudden, there's a toilet there that's not really a toilet, and it smells nasty. That's acrid. It's that
odor.
bitter, it's the bitter, nasty smell thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
Acrid smell. Isabella.
Yeah, the smell has something to do with it, but actually it's an insect, a green little thing that walks around on flowers, beautiful flowers usually, and it poops heavily on the leaves, so they die. And that's the story.
Okay, it's a sharp sort of unpleasant smell or odour. It's when you split things up, like land, for example, or it's a little green insect that creeps around on plants and poops, as Isabella told us. So charmingly.
I think it's an odor. Yeah. Oh, that's accurate. Ooh.
We'll go for the smell.
Go for the smell. And
Smell of
was that
Amit.
correct, Amit?
It was.
It was indeed.
Very nice.
I tried
Horrible
to
smell,
overdo it.
I sort of
acrid
like
smell.
Yeah,
I like the acrid insect.
As Amit has found on his team, the acrid smell there.
I sat next
He thinks it smells bad. Try coming down here.
Okay, time for our very last round of picking letters up. And this is a chance for us to go back to the wild, 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 wild west, where we had cowboys, cowgirls, even cows. Watch this piece of Western magic, and I'll ask you some questions about this right afterwards. So study closely. Here we go.
The hell do you think you're playing at?
I'm sorry, Sheriff.
Now, what's the trouble?
She's trying to kill me. Oh, she's crazier than a muskrat in a beehive.
We'll see who's crazy.
See? Totally bonkers, totally crazy. She's crazier than a raccoon in a shrimp net, I tell
Will
you.
you cut out these crazy metaphors?
He ran out of my restaurant without paying.
I wouldn't pay for that food. I wouldn't even give that food to my dog, you hear?
You fool! A coyote and a bowl of cactus?
Don't you start that crazy talk.
I ain't. That's what he ordered and didn't pay for.
Well, she went to jail. But I hope she didn't get any crazy ideas about my deputy.
She crazy and...
Shut up, you!